Sunblaze is a single-screen precision platformer that has you playing as a titular hero as she tests her superpowers in her dad's superhero training simulator. Think of it like the Danger Room from the X-Men. The machine eventually goes crazy, and it is up to Sunblaze to figure out what is going on. The moveset here is simple enough. You have a double jump, a dash, that also serves as an attack. You could slide off walls and jump off of them, but that will serve as your double jump, so there's no infinite wall jumps here. Outside of that, if you kill an enemy midair, you get an extra jump, and that's it. You uncover all the moves in the first couple of stages, and the first few levels are simple enough to get you acclimated to how the game works. But just because the moveset is simple does not mean the game is. This is a tough game, and you will die a ton. But the game does have instant respawns, and the levels are all short, meaning you get a really satisfying gameplay loop of dying a few times, beating a level for a quick feeling of accomplishment, only to die a few more times. The instant respawns and short levels make this a really addicting game. It's one of those games where you're constantly saying just one more level, and before you know it, it's past your bedtime, but you don't really care that you're going to be tired at work the next day because you got the gratification of completing a series of really difficult maneuvers that you died 30 times trying to perfect. There are a lot of levels here, 6 worlds in total, each broken up into a couple of dozen levels. Despite the limited moves, the game is constantly throwing new obstacles at you to keep things fresh. Stage 1, you learn the basics with falling platforms and some simple enemies. Stage 2 introduces you to the equivalent of thwomps from Mario, only much faster and deadlier. And by the time you hit the end of the game, there are vines, spikes, thwomps, trampolines, and even a little item that turns you into a fireball. One cool thing about the level design is that most of the stage hazards don't move until you do, meaning you have plenty of time to survey the level and come up with a battle plan. I like that, as not only is the execution of the levels difficult, but often figuring out the best way to proceed is as well. Those few seconds to catch a breather in between deaths is really helpful. Sunblaze is a great game for anyone who likes challenging platformers where you die and retry a ton before progressing. If you don't like these games, Sunblaze is not likely to change your mind, but for fans of the genre, it is a great game that does not get the attention it deserves. If you like this video and want to see more hidden gems, subscribe to my channel.